he steps up on the Ferrari and goes, "Yo, drug dealers, gather around! I got the baddest, the flyest comedian in the game." What's your name? I couldn't be mad at him because I didn't know his name was Ching Bing, so... And so I get on stage, and I'm about to do comedy to a bunch of drug dealers. And I used to have this opening joke about how I'm not a manly guy, and it's a pretty okay joke. But when I told the drug dealers that I was not a manly guy, before I could even get to the punchline, they all just in unison were like, "Yeah, bitch, we know." And so I'm on stage, and I'm trying to make these people laugh, and nothing I could say could make these people laugh. They hated me so much because there's drugs. They have all the, you know what you don't need when you have all the drugs? Me doing comedy. I won't give you a bad trip, okay? Do not hit me up when you're doing drugs. So I'm fucking eating dick, and I'm like, I can't leave the stage without making these people laugh once. So I'm like, I'm gonna look in the crowd, I'm gonna find something funny to talk about. So I look in the crowd, and there's one guy who doesn't have drugs on his table. This guy had empanadas. We're already laughing. Empanadas are funny. I can make a joke about empanadas. So I yell out to him, I go, "What are you doing with empanadas, bro?" And he was like, "Bro, these empanadas get you high." It's a drug dealing convention. Everything gets you high, you know? So I yell back to him, like, "That's crazy, because when I'm high, all I want to do is eat empanadas. So if I eat your empanada, I want to eat a lot more empanadas." We're not laughing. It's a bad joke. We all look at it. It's a terrible joke. These drug dealers love that joke. When I told the empanada joke, they all started laughing. This one big guy yells, "That's my man Joey Empanadas." I was like a god to these people, but I knew if I stayed on stage any longer, they would go back to hating me, so I jumped off stage and I got away from there. But this is where the night becomes weird. My doorman gets back in the middle of the crowd, and he goes, "Yo, that was the comedy portion of the night. Now we're gonna have the female portion of the night. Ladies, we have a list in the back of the room where you can write your names and the songs you want to dance to, and we're gonna put you up accordingly." So I opened for a stripper open mic at a drug dealing convention hosted by my doorman, Quincy, aka Ching Bing. But it's okay, everybody, it's okay. You know why? I did so bad at that comedy show that my doorman now avoids me. Guys, I'm Joey Rinaldi. Thank you guys so much. Are you guys ready for more comedy? We have more comedy coming your way. We're going to talk to your host. Keep it over there, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Joey Rinaldi, everybody! See, I got it right that time. Joey, it makes sense that she broke up with you at the 9/11 museum, because she guaranteed it'd be something that you would never forget. Okay, all right. Hey, are you guys ready for your final comedian of this evening? Your headliner. Let me hear you. Get some energy going for your headliner tonight. I have seen his material. He is a very funny man. Please keep it going for the real Stephen Campbell.
Hello, how are we? We're engaged. Would we meet up group? You guys are a meetup? How does that work? Who's in charge of the meetup group? You're in charge. What is it? Do you just send messages out and you're like, let's fucking kick it? It's like a big group chat?
No, it's on the meetup site.
Okay.
Come out, post different.
Okay. All right. Cool. And then big table over here. Big table over here. What is your commonality?
I know we got sat together.
You guys got sat together? That's very cool. Give it up for yourselves. Yeah. All right. Are we bar over here? How are we doing? Ron? Fuck yeah, dude. Yo, give it up for causes real quick. Clap for causes. Give it up for Louis and Elsa. Guys, everybody's been like mad hospitable. This is my first time in Springfield, Illinois. Everybody's been very nice. Last night I got here to like check out the venue, and I went to get in line for the bathroom, and there was one guy, and I was like, "Oh, is it just a one-person bathroom?" He says, "Yes." And so I wait, and then he opens the door to go in, and he looks back, and he's like, you know, there's 2 holes in here if you want to come in with me. And I was like, what the, like, people are, but I just, like, I don't, like, people in the Midwest are, like, polite, so I didn't want to be, like, rude. So I just went in, but I wasn't sure if it was a glory hole, or, like, what, like, we were going into. I was like, are we having an orgy in that bathroom? Like, I don't, like, I want to be nice, though. I don't want people to think I'm just some, like, coastal elite type kind of guy, you know? So I went in, and so he was an older fella, and so so we were peeing, and we're back to back, and he keeps talking to me. But then I realized that, like, he had, like, a prostate thing. He had, like, the stream was kind of off and on. But then I wanted to continue to be polite, and I didn't want him to get insulted by my powerful piss stream. So I was, like, trying to make my piss stream go off and on with his. And so we're just doing this piss Morse code back and forth. Everybody's been very nice. Everybody's been very nice. I wanted to reciprocate. Ron, do you have a question?
Was that me and you last night?
No, yeah. Ron, you got some piss splatter? Okay, hell yeah. Are we a happy group?
Yeah.
We're all happy? Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Everybody in New York is just depressed as fuck, and it's just good to be among. You know what my 2023 shit is? I just say I love you a lot. That's right, I just say I love you. It's just like I force the happiness. Do you know what I mean? Do you guys say I love you? Yeah, a little bit? I say it all the time, dog. It's like it's an easy way to make somebody feel important, and you don't know when a motherfucker needs to hear it. So I just say I love you so that people feel loved. And where that does not fly is on dating apps. Right? Because from the moment you show any sexual attraction to another human being until the time that your souls are intertwined for the rest of your life, you can't say I love you to that one person. Is that crazy? I can say I love you to everybody in this room except who I'm having sex with. Is that like weird, right? Can we agree that that's a little weird? And people get so uncomfortable with the L word. I had this girl message me on Bumble. First message, what are you doing to improve the lives of others on a daily basis? Fuck you. Right, like, what the fuck? But I'm all about that be the change you want to see in the world shit. So I typed back and I was like, I say I love you all the time. She just wrote back, ew, and then she blocked me. Right? It was such an aggressive way to deal with the L word, but I love you makes people feel so uncomfortable. You know what's wild is we as a society have deemed it more acceptable to eat ass on the first date than to say I love you. Is that not more intimate? Right? But it makes it so it's not fair. If I have a good show, it's a hot audience, I'll be like, yo, thank you so much, everybody, I love you, and I'll get off stage. If the waiter comes and he brings me extra bread, and I didn't ask for extra bread, motherfucker, I love you. Olive oil, how'd you know, dog? But if the girl that I just started hooking up with, she makes me a cake, and it's my favorite cake, and I was like, how did you know my favorite cake? That is so cute and kind and thoughtful. I love that you did that, but I only like you, don't get it twisted, right? I think it's a linguistic issue, right? Because the Greek have 5 different words for love. And our basic ass language can't discern between my affection for Capri Sun and the girl I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I fucking love Capri Sun. But I want to get a joint bank account with Capri Sun, make family plans with Capri Sun. I just want to put my mouth on your dribble hole. You know, like, is that not love? That dribble hole mouth love? That warm sensation you get when that strawberry kiwi juice is dribbling down your chin? Is that not love? I'd like to think that it is. Yo, I was saying this on stage and I brought a girl on a 3rd date to a free comedy show because that's how I roll. And I say that joke and she